The Dodge Viper is undoubtedly an icon of the automotive world, a true embodiment of raw power and unbridled excitement. Its sleek, muscular design and massive 8-liter V10 engine command respect and attention wherever it goes, as it blazes a trail of pure adrenaline across the asphalt. But the Viper is more than just a high-performance machine. It is a testament to the boundless passion and unrelenting desire to push the limits of what is thought possible. Now, that's all well and good, but you've seen the clips too, right? As it turns out, the Viper has a dangerous reputation that stretches back to its very beginnings. Bob Lutz was a man with a vision. As the vice president of product development at Chrysler in the late 1980s, he was determined to create a car that would showcase the power and performance of the company. In 1988, Bob Lutz and iconic automotive designer and race car driver Carroll Shelby conceived the idea of the Viper during a rather unassuming and casual conversation.
We decided, sitting right there, that we wanted to build, the two of us, was a 60s type muscle car, or Cobra type sport car, two-place sport car with some 90s technology in it.
Bob Lutz and his assembled team wasted absolutely no time whatsoever. In a matter of months, a concept car was produced and flaunted to the public at the North American International Auto Show in Detroit in 1989. The level of worldwide attention and buzz this unveiling of the Viper brought Chrysler was unparalleled.
If this doesn't excite you, then check your pulse, because you aren't feeling too damn well this morning.
The Viper quickly turned from a mere concept car into a real production car shortly thereafter, with the very first Dodge Viper going on sale in January of 1992. Lutz and his team had successfully created a marvel of automotive design, a car that looked fast even when it was standing still. Its sleek and aerodynamic exterior, with its elongated hood and low stance, exudes a predatory aura. The Viper's beauty wasn't just skin deep. It was a car that was built for speed and performance, and its powerful V10 engine made it a true beast on the road. The roar of its engine was like music to the ears, and the feeling of power that came with driving it was exhilarating. It was a car that was meant to be driven hard and fast, and it demanded respect and attention from those who were brave enough to take it on. However, the Dodge Viper was notoriously lacking in safety equipment and assists. One of the most noticeable omissions on the Viper was the lack of airbags. In a time when airbags were becoming standard equipment on most cars, the Viper was one of the few exceptions. This was because the Viper's low, wide body and lack of interior space made it difficult to fit airbags in the car without sacrificing performance. As a result, the Viper was one of the few cars on the market that didn't have airbags as standard equipment, which made it a risky ride for drivers who were involved in an accident. The Viper was also lacking in other safety features that were becoming standard on most cars. It didn't have stability control or traction control, which made it difficult to handle in slippery conditions. It also didn't have anti-lock brakes or electronic brake force distribution, which made it harder to stop in an emergency. Despite these dangers, the Viper remained a beloved and iconic part of the automotive world. Its raw power and impressive performance made it a dream car for many, and its striking design turned heads wherever it went. But it's important to remember that no vehicle is completely safe, and the Viper's powerful engine and lack of safety features meant it required a skilled and responsible driver at all times. As we look back on the original Viper, it's a reminder of the risks that come with driving any high-performance vehicle. It's important to always prioritize safety and to respect the power and capabilities of these machines. But it's also important to remember that the Viper represents the ultimate driving experience for those willing to take on the challenge. So let's pay tribute to the original Viper and all it has to offer, while also being mindful of the risks that come with driving any sports car.